Hey guys, it's Jacob, and in this video it's going to be quite a bit less planned than my last two videos, but I'm going to be teaching you about half centers, which is a technique that I find really advantageous for last four center solving. And so I've scrambled this with R, R, and U moves, which is excellent for practicing last four centers on Yao. And what I'm going to be doing is explaining half centers. So what most people do with 4x4 solving is that they solve the centers one at a time. For example, here they see this blue bar, blue piece here, blue piece here, to pair those two, and then up. Like that. That's fine. That's whatever. Now what I like to do is kind of different from that. This is what I was like. I like to solve half centers. And so what that means is that I'm going to be solving pairs of two centerpieces. So I see you got blue here, got a red bar here, or a half center. I'm going to be referring to bars as half centers, or pairs of centers, or whatever. And so I've got 1, 2, 3 bars here. And so what I can do is that if I do a U prime, these two will be in line with the slice. Then I can bring this red down, put it into the L slice, and then this green bar, put that into the L slice, and then bring this unsolved centers up here. So now I've got this blue half center, and this red half center, and this green half center. And so basically what you're doing is that you're making a bar, inserting into the L slice, and then moving on. Making a bar, inserting into the L slice, move on. And repeat 3 times. So I've got 3 half centers. So when I have 3 half centers solved, what I can do is that I can solve the rest of last 4 centers without doing any of this or any of these L moves. And the reason for that is because, I guess the reason that we do any L moves or R moves is to manipulate these pieces, or these pieces. So since all 3 of those spots are solved, I can do incredibly quick turning, and I can just turn really quickly and solve the rest of the last 4 centers, just R and U moves. For example, red center, easy peasy. So let me give you another example. Got this red bar and this green bar already done, and looking back here, I've got this blue bar already done, so I can just go U prime, RW, U, RW, and we're done. It's that easy sometimes. Now admittedly, there's sometimes where it's kind of a bad case, and you're probably going to want to go with just building the centers one by one. But when you have 2 or 3 bars already done, you should take advantage of it. So here, try to solve the one on the bottom first, or, you know, I could solve blue first, I guess, here. Yeah, and then red, bar, and then the piece is right here. It's that easy. And so you might be asking yourself, why is this advantageous? Why would I do this? Wouldn't solving those first 3 bits be kind of hard? Well, first of all, it's not really that hard at all. It just takes a bit of practice, as does holding this bar when you first start using Yao. And this is advantageous because you can turn so much more quickly. Once you've got 3 half centers solved all in the L slice, you can turn so much faster than you could otherwise. Because I find, personally, doing these moves and then switching between R and these to be really, really awkward and just uncomfortable moves to perform. And so if you do this half-center technique, not only does it allow you to certainly turn a bit faster, but it allows me, personally, to avoid a lot of awkward moves that I really dislike performing. So let me give you one more example. Half-center here, put it into the L slice. And now what I can do is I've got these 2 red pieces, and I can just do U, R to make the bar, and then insert into the L slice, and then just 1 move to pair those, and then insert into the L slice. I'm watching this piece because you want to solve the one on the bottom first, because it makes it so that you can just do, like for example, if I solve the one in the back first, then in order to solve this one I'd have to do lots of R moves, which is not the end of the world, but sometimes it's kind of a pain. So that's half centers. If you don't understand, there's kind of, on some of my walkthrough solves, I explain it, and I explain it on speed solving and stuff, but I'll make more videos on my channel if people don't understand, but I think that's a really advantageous technique. Sorry that this was a really fast and pretty simple video, but I think that this is a really, really advantageous and excellent technique, and I think that people should use it more. And funnily enough, I actually found this technique in a very, very old, very, very obscure video by a YouTuber called LNOL. Laugh Not Out Loud, I assume this is what it stands for. Or that's what I think it should stand for. who made this 4x4 video, and it wasn't even with Yao, it was just with reduction, and he only averaged like 55 or seconds or a minute, but he explained this, and I just thought that it was brilliant, and I've been incorporating it into myself ever since. So I hope that you guys appreciate this technique, I hope that you use it, I hope that you find it advantageous, but mostly I hope that you enjoyed the video. See you next time.